The recent resurgence of GameStop stock has once again thrust the enigmatic figure known as Roaring Kitty into the limelight.
This is Keith Gill's first online post we've seen in 3 years. Roaring Kitty, as he's also known, was, if you remember, really the Pied Piper of the meme stock frenzy in 2021. He led those online traders to the infamous GameStop short squeeze. This morning, posting kind of cryptic photo of somebody just leaning forward, excuse me, in a chair. And that was enough to send GameStop up, as you said, more than 100%.
Legally recognized as Keith Gill, his return to social media after an absence of nearly 4 years has sparked a renewed fervor surrounding the video game retailer's shares, reviving memories of the 2021 meme stock craze where GameStop played a central role. Originally hailing from Brockton, Massachusetts, and equipped with a background as a chartered financial analyst, Gill's journey to prominence was far from conventional. His ascent to fame was not through the corridors of traditional finance, but rather through the digital realms of social media platforms like YouTube and Reddit.
Up 80% AMC. What's it gonna do tomorrow? What's it gonna do tomorrow? Roaring Kitty. All I have asked, Roaring Kitty. Give me a heads up. Give me a bat signal. Do something. I can't miss it. I have such incredible FOMO.
Sitting on your ass on the sofa in October, watching DVD Trader land on the moon.
Where are you?
Under the monikers of the Roaring Kitty, Gill became a beacon for a burgeoning community of amateur traders, particularly as the COVID-19 pandemic sent shockwaves through global markets, prompting an influx of retail investors seeking opportunities in the chaos. Gill's advocacy for GameStop was rooted in a contrarian belief in the company's potential, despite the prevailing narrative of its decline amidst the rise of e-commerce and digital distribution in the gaming industry.
I mean, obviously, a good portion of the stock speculation side was probably a combination of retail investors and also high-frequency firms and prop firms trying to get in front of the order flow. You know, it's one thing if you're going to make markets and you think there's the risk of what happened in 2021 to happen all over again. I think one of the things that you want to do as a market making firm is to buy a bunch of stock just so you have the ability to sell options and everything else that retail investors are going to come after.
His thesis, laid out in meticulous detail across online forums, resonated deeply with legions of individual investors who saw an opportunity to challenge the status quo of Wall Street's dominance. The meteoric rise of GameStop stock from the depths of single-digit valuations to dizzying heights above $80 per share in late January 2021 was as unexpected as it was unprecedented. Gill's strategic buying, coupled with the collective action of retail investors, orchestrated a short squeeze that inflicted substantial losses on hedge funds that had bet against GameStop's success. The spectacle captured the imagination of both Main Street and Wall Street, culminating in a showdown that saw Gill and other key players testify before a House committee, symbolizing a clash between old and new paradigms of investing.
Well, gamers, that video aged like the finest of Code Red Mountain Dews. Not even 10 days ago, I said stop messing with gamers because they will play you. They will burn your corporation to the ground like a side quest to find somebody who kicked a puppy in a game. Do you understand? Because apparently they couldn't take the loss on the whole GameStop thing the first time it happened, so they tried it again, and they did it again. Now, I will admit that on this one, the trolls and the meme lords joined in to help, but still, this is definitely the gamers' territory. And if you companies and corporations keep messing with gamers, they're going to get sick of it and figure out how to just do a speedrun Chapter 11 on all of you.
Following the intense scrutiny and media frenzy surrounding the GameStop saga, Gill retreated from the public eye, leaving behind a legacy that continued to reverberate through financial markets. GameStop stock, too, experienced a gradual descent from its dizzying highs, punctuated by occasional bursts of excitement, but ultimately settling into a downward trajectory. However, recent market activity suggests a potential resurgence in GameStop's fortunes, even prior to Gill's return to the spotlight. The stock had been quietly gaining momentum in the weeks leading up to his reappearance, reflecting a renewed interest among traders in the company's prospects. With GameStop shares trading at over $44 before the market's close on Tuesday, signaling a remarkable 176% increase over the past 5 days, it's evident that Gill's influence continues to loom large over the stock market landscape, underscoring the enduring power of individual investors in shaping market dynamics.